How the human race lives tomorrow is being determined today. And solving those monumental challenges of the future takes the power of a supercomputer. And not just any supercomputer.
In the last 12 months, we have launched for Australian researchers one of the most powerful supercomputers and most energy-efficient supercomputers in the world, Photonics.
The Pawsey Supercomputing Research Centre in Western Australia allows about 4,000 researchers across a huge array of expertise to access the phenomenal power of its world-class machines.
Photonics is described as a massively parallel computer. There are hundreds of thousands of computer cores that work together, sitting alongside very, very large data storage to run scientific experiments, to run simulations, to run predictive models for researchers across a whole range of domains.
Researchers are using this game-changing technology to solve problems in climate change, develop new materials and medicines, space exploration, and even help treat trauma victims in real time. Their research has resonated across the globe.
What we can do here at Pawsey with Photonics allows researchers to do things in hours or days, what might take years to do in a normal computer or in a normal laboratory, or is in some cases impossible to do using normal computers.
One of the most dramatic and widespread impacts of Pawsey supercomputers was felt during the COVID-19 global pandemic.
We wouldn't have been able to produce a vaccine for COVID in 200 days without advanced supercomputers around the planet processing all of the options around the development of the virus and options for vaccines by simulating those in supercomputers.
But the machines aren't taking over. They are only as powerful as the humans at Pawsey.
What makes us stand out is definitely our people. We have a very diverse group of individuals here at Pawsey. And when I say diversity, it comes domain diversity, skill diversity, cultural diversity, you name it. And that sort of brings in variety in terms of the skills, their experiences, the knowledge, expertise.
And while Pawsey is helping solve global challenges today, it also needs to find its problem solvers of tomorrow.
Figures suggest that there's going to be 1.2 million tech-related jobs in Australia, out of which I think around 16,000 quantum-related jobs and 20,000 space-related jobs, and many more.
Pawsey is passionate about nurturing the next generation of experts, hoping to ignite young minds, especially in the STEM and quantum fields.
In Pawsey, they get to come see the supercomputer. They learn about the real-world science that's happening in using the supercomputer. They get to meet the scientists behind it, get inspired, ask questions.
His hope this early intervention will not only attract more women to the field, but help rewire young minds to work hand in hand in both high-performance computing and a new frontier of quantum thinking.
Quantum computing, in many ways, represents a pinnacle in science and technology. It's aiming at solving problems otherwise not solvable, even by the most powerful, the most advanced supercomputers.
Pawsey supports a 3-year Quantum Girls program, which exposes this exciting new world to students in years 5 to 12. The students experience breakthrough technology like Pawsey's world-first room temperature quantum computer, potentially the first step to putting a quantum computer in everyone's hands.
It's less energy intensive, it helps manage the environmental impact. It potentially opens up the development of quantum computing as an additional source of technology and computing power for industry, for science, and for future use.
Pawsey's leaders are excited and inspired about the future discoveries of their supercomputers, but also their people that will help shape our new quantum world.
By reaching out at a very early age, they will do things beyond what we can do in our generation.
Don't stop being curious, because their curiosity is what creates that interest. And we are solving real-world problems.
I have a bit of a saying here where we talk about working with bits and bytes, but it's actually the hearts and minds that really power Pawsey and inspire us to do the work that we do.